normally I would say I realize that I haven't uploaded in a bit, but it's definitely been a thing that I've been aware of and I've realized for a long time, so I kind of just want to take today to do a couple of things. First of all, being something different, and I guess secondly, sort of just talk about sort of the struggles of uploading lately. For those of you who are astute or familiar with Pokemon Showdown, that's where we are today. I do tend to play this a lot. I can show it here. I do tend to play this a lot in my free time. It's one of my go-tos when I'm not, sure what to do. Under the account I have here, oh wait, no, it wouldn't be that, it'd be /rank, my bad. It's a bit difficult to talk while doing that at the same time. You can see that I've played over 1,000 games of Gen 9 Ranbats, and that I'm at 2k elo. It bounces up and down depending upon my activity, how we do all that stuff, right? Sure. But basically, yeah, I just want to sort of talk about, I haven't really been around a ton, and, it's not that I'm not playing S3, I am, of course. So this could be good turn one, but if he's Spore, it's a little more difficult. Breloom would be a good play. They Spore. Overtreat might be kind of greedy. I kind of want to go Breloom, that seems like a better choice overall. Oh wow, okay, that's one of the hardest Breloom counters in the game, that's great. But yeah, no, I've been playing Splat, for sure. But whenever I want to upload on YouTube, it kind of becomes a bit frustrating for me because, I like that game, I love that game. But I have a lot of other interests as well. So it's kind of frustrating when it's like, oh, I finally have time to, make a video, and then kind of just like, oh, well, it should probably be about this game. And it kind of sucks, right? Because, people have more than one interest. I like that game, I really do. But it's far from my only interest in life, right? As you can clearly see, like 1,000 battles, 1,000 plus battles of Ranbats. Have I uploaded a single video about that outside of on my second channel of like 1 or 2 streams I did of me playing this? No. You probably wouldn't know that. No, I love Pokemon. I'm a big numbers person. I know way too many base stats for my own good. So, I feel like there comes a point where I want my channel to be more about myself and my interests as opposed to, hey, I'm good at this game and I can teach you about it. Because that aspect is cool, right? But I feel like there's less individual personality and less of myself being put into that than I would really like. And, that could be a structuring or a format thing, of course. Also, this is a very big thread. I haven't clicked anything because I'm honestly not sure how I want to go about this. There's a lot of ways around it, right? But I don't know, it's kind of been frustrating for me. I'll dazzle because it hits both. This is far from a good position, but this can also Healing Wish something back later. I need to chip this down, because if I get this low, Phalanx could pick it off, and Breloom could potentially do something later, because I really don't have a lot of good means of hitting this Pokemon. Their entire team is very weak. This will do nothing, because Umbreon is absurdly bulky. This does give me Probopass to set up rocks. I'd lose my Balloon, which is unfortunate, but none of my other Pokemon have a great... Oh, I just realized my Rocker is Donphan. Oh, never mind. Well, either way, I'm gonna make the Probopass play. Yeah. I could Volt. Volt might be okay, honestly, because they should switch. Pressed us so much, and I think they're aware of that, so I'm gonna Volt. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Specs or Chlorophyll? Chlorophyll has floored me a few times on Sunny Day sets as of late. I'm running a long time because I've been talking a lot, which isn't inherently bad. I'm gonna go back to this, honestly. Is it the play? Not really. Yeah, I'm kind of just using this video as a means to, or just like talking and expressing. Yeah, there goes my Balloon. I got T-Wave this time. If I T-Wave Scovillain, it's a bit easier to handle, because under Chlorophyll it'll have a worse speed tier. I could have T-Wave the first time, but I wanted to Volt Switch for the sake of the momentum. But unfortunately I didn't really have a great answer to the Pokemon. Honestly, I kind of want to just hit this a bunch, because again, it seems like my win condition this game is to lower this down for my other guys. And as far as I know, yeah, they don't run Rust on Origin form in Randbats. That's more of a incarnate Giratina altered. That is the technical term for that mon. I will go Breloom here. It is scary because Bandit Close Combat will do a hell of a lot. I could be greedy and Swords Dance. I kind of want to because I have means to take advantage of this if they opt to click Close Combat again. Yeah, that was my thought process. Rock Tomb is nice, but Bullet Seed has crit potential. And it also doesn't miss. 95 is nice. I don't need more speed control in this. I'm gonna opt for Bullet Seed. 2, 3. Okay. There was a possibility of knocking that out, but this is a pretty good position for me, honestly. I'll go this, and I'll Power Gem, because it'll chip this. This doesn't threaten me, Scovillain wouldn't come in. Yeah, Phalanx is looking pretty good, honestly. Terra Poison's always a thing on Umbreon that could kind of throw a wrench in that to some degree. I think I actually will opt to Thunder Wave this for the sake of limiting its amount of turns to some degree. Umbreon is very difficult for me to break, to be quite honest. I will start pressing. That seems pretty good. Foul Play's not doing much because of my ridiculous defense and my borderline non-existent attack stat. Making them burn Wish is fine. I really wish I had Trick on Indeedee, that would go a large way. Are able to trick this Umbreon. Air Fairy's like okay, the problem is that it has Toxic, so that like limits, you know, the time I can play with them on. Do I let Probopass die? I don't really want to because it does do well against us. Indeed, it doesn't look great this game. Foul Play does kill it. That's the difficulty of that. I'm gonna let this die. Okay, well, I was gonna let this die. Now they Foul Play this turn for sure. I hope they full para here. Yeah, it would have been nice because then I could force another Wish potentially. I could go this to try and bait a Terra. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because if I can bait this into Terra Poison, then Donphan has a much better time. I'm actually gonna take this opportunity to go with this. Yeah, they do Terra Poison. They Toxic me, which is fine. Now, Expanding Force is a massive threat to them, so they most likely go Brute Bonnet. So the mid ground would be Hyper Voice. 136 is faster than Donphan. Brute Bonnet is like kind of a bit scary. I think that's definitely Bandit Brute Bonnet. This. Yeah, I'll Dazzle predicting it. Yeah, they sack Giratina, that's valid too. I wasn't really doing much. They go Robska. Ooh, that's a little tricky. That's a tricky mon. Especially because I gave them side terrain, holy moly. Okay, I think I have to let Indeedee go. I do not have a good switch in for this. They Revival Blessing that back, which is quite annoying. Do they have Trick Room? They do. Kinda scary. I think I have to go Mischievous. And Calm Mind, and potentially... Yeah, here's the difficulty, right? They don't have Hex. I hope they fall Para this turn, that'd be lovely for me. They don't. Okay, I threatened them, so I'm Stealth Rocking. Okay, go Robska. Should I go back Mischievous? I think my win con is still Phalanx. Like, unquestionably, because Mischievous is not going to 1v1 a Terra Poisoned Umbreon. That's what that drop is very unfortunate as well. I'll Calm Mind anyway. Yeah. Shadow Ball this turn. Kind of surprised they gave me that, to be honest. Villain is not faster than me. Does kill me. If I comment again, it does not. Or do I just take the chip on this? Is that greedy? Because if I do that, and then we're in the sun, do they kill me? I think they would. Yeah, I'm just gonna Shadow Ball for the chip. The death drop, they do Sunny Day. Yeah, this kind of looked like a losing position. Not much to be done about that. I sure does nothing. Yes, felt like a bit of a tough game. I really didn't give a ton of tools to deal with Umbreon, to be honest. Happens though. Wait, even though we're out of it. Even if I do no retreat, they're still faster, so like, yeah, this is... Yeah, I just die. Yeah. Minus 14's not bad. It's a lobby. What was I talking about? Yeah, it's kind of just been frustrating. The triple X was really nice for this to break through sturdy. It's been frustrating wanting to upload, right? Because I feel like I could upload just like gameplay more frequently, but it feels like less like me and more just like, here's a bunch of gameplay, and like that's cool and all, but you know what I mean? Rockus moves. Nice. Got web. Rock web spikes plus Prima is like kind of insane actually. Triple Axel. I'm really hoping we hit all three, please. That is a massive threat, thank you. Fantastic. Very, very happy with that. Infernape is a bit scary. Prima's excellent, but I don't necessarily want it taking such a strong hit early. If this is like Bandit or something. I can afford to now, it's just later. It might be a bit questionable. I'll go Prima. Yeah, losing lefties is a little unfortunate, but I'll just go for Aria. Water is never really a bad move to click. Dracology is a pretty good answer to this kind of Pokemon. T-Spike is annoying. Evolves Boost, Galvantula. I think I'll have to go Whiscash and set up a Spike because I threatened them. Yeah, I'm glad they don't T-Spike. I'll Spike here. The fact I have leftover should indicate that I'm a Hazard and not Dragon Dance, because Dragon Dance Whiscash tends to get Life Orb in random battles. I think it's always like surprisingly threatening whenever I fight it. Also, Second Spike is possible, but to be honest, if they let me chip this, that's excellent because it's less Prima. Answer. Bronzong is interesting, I guess. Like a little annoying, I guess. Not the worst thing ever. I want rocks, but I want to keep Mudstill kind of healthy for the Infernape as well. Galvantula might be an okay play. I think Galvantula seems like the play. Do I need Whiscash health? How much do you do with Hydro? Basically nothing. That's kind of pathetic. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Galvantula. I kind of like... Ooh, Iron Press. I kind of like, Can I afford to disrespect this to some degree? Can I? Can for one turn. I'll web this turn, then start Thundering. Yeah. Yeah, I like having Whiscash around because Earthquake is one of my, like, few tools to actually, dent the, Dragology comfortably. That's a really good chip. And a really fantastic full paralysis. Very, very lucky for us. Alright. Prima Aria seems pretty good. I'd prefer Whiscash Hydro, but missing that has some pretty sucky implications, meaning I die. But I think the additional turn of lefties kind of makes me want to, and like, yeah. Like, it wouldn't have been the worst thing if I missed, but I prefer this because Whiscash has a good matchup against these two, so I want to learn more about their team. Well, it appears we'll never learn more about their team, as it clearly was not able to handle Weavile with Hazard. It's what it seems to be. Well, happens. Also, my Showdown background, had the tab open for Sega. This is one of my favorite artists on Twitter. Love their art so much. You get Aleki into Azumarill. Azumarill. No one actually pronounces it Azumarill. I think they talk about it like that in the Gen 2 animated. Even as a kid, I'm like, who says that? Who says Azumarill? We have Bandit Weavile. It's kind of nice. Milotic. Its core change could be nice. Specs Flutter Mane. It's a threat. Rocks on this. It's always the eternal question of like T-Bolt for the roll or Volt Switch. I feel like Volt Switch is just smarter. Yeah. Because T-Bolt like roll like I don't want to lose Lucky. It's a very good Pokemon. It's tricky because I don't actually have very good switch-ins to Azumarill beyond Melodic, but it doesn't actually beat it. Like, all it does is fish for Skullburn, and that could be kind of sucky later. I think I go Cinderace, though. Powerball isn't even guaranteed to kill WoW. The level differential is crazy. I think they switch regardless, personally. Yeah, because there's always a possibility Powerball has a burn chance. Yeah, we don't get it, but that was my thought process on that. I was like, yeah, I could have gone Weavile, but I prefer this a little bit, because if they don't know I have Weavile and they constantly switch Azumarill into Cinderace, then Weavile could potentially go dummy late game, because it's like one of the few mods in the game that can actually handle Weavile dual stab, right? That's how I look at it. We'll see if it plays out. They got Bronzong. That's fine by me. I get chip on this. Like, they could rock, I guess, but I have core change, so that's really not, like, actually that annoying. Like, if I chip this down, that's really good for Lycanroc, potentially, because it could put it in crunch range. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, we're going for Hypnosis. This mon doesn't actually threaten me at all. Like, Psychic Noise is, like, tickling. I go to Enamorous Therian. Okay. Is that Assault Vest based on the damage? It is not. That's probably a setup one with Calm Mind. Or Agility, potentially. Doesn't actually do that much to me. The thing about Moonblast is if it procs, it gives me competitive, which is nice. Ice Beam is a very good chance to kill, so we'll go for that. That's good. That's a very big threat out of the way. That could have been annoying later, especially with Terastallizing into ground is typically what they do. Blossom is quite a threat, though. Cannot lie. Cannot front. Very, very threatening Pokemon. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted to just stay in Dragon Tail, because this mod is very threatening to me. Yeah, like if I hit this is good. Okay. Back to Zong, that's really good for me, because I can fish for more Skull Burns. Get more chip on this. We're really just not getting any Skull Burns right now. Yeah, no burn, so they have the Hypnosis. That's a little bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying because I can go Blossom. I think actually I want to go Cinderace this turn. And I want to Court Change. They could Rock to make, you know, rocks on both ends of the field. They don't, though, so that's really good for me. Oh, I almost clicked High Jump Kick. I meant to click Pyro Ball. That was almost really bad. Yeah, so I killed Bronzong. Cinderace is low, which is kind of bad, but rocks are on their side, so I think pressure is definitely on their end. But I'm very scared of the Blossom, to be quite honest. The upside about my team fighting the Blossom is insanely slow, so even after multiple quivers, I have the emergency exit button that is Explosion Regieleki, but I need to keep it low. This is most, like, 1000% weakness policy. Dragon Dance is very scary, actually. That is very scary for me. It's not particularly fast. How much does Weavile do to this? A lot, but I need chip. Is my play to High Jump Kick? My play might be to High Jump Kick. I do not want to proc the weakness policy. That is a fantastic crit for us. Does that put them in range of Pyro Ball? Okay, well here's the thing. Again, I mentioned this with Blossom. It's really slow, so even at +2, Regieleki is faster. So I actually can afford to Powerball it. Yeah, because if I didn't get the damage roll and proc the weakness policy, that's okay, because one more Dragon Dance would not be enough to outpace Regieleki, and then from there I can Revenge Kill with Volt Switch, keep momentum, all that stuff. That's really great, that's awesome. I feel like that's a really good matchup for us. Felt like a great matchup. We got Smeargle lead into a Magic Bounce Pokemon. Are you sure this is Rambounce? Sure about that? Espeon is very threatening. It outpaces pretty much my entire team and has coverage to murk pretty much everything. I think I actually want a Cecil's Edge. I don't know if that's correct. It might be though, because this is just a very threatening mod for me to handle, yeah. I do get a spike from this, which is nice. I'm very scared of this mon. It is definitely a Life Orb as well. Here's the thing, if it does Dazzle, or Alluring Voice rather, that's what they run, then yeah, that just mercs more Pico. This is a really scary mon for me. I don't know, like, what is... I might have to unironically terrestrialize the Assaultus Polyrath, I'll be honest. They're attacking me immediately, which is good, and they're Life Orb chipping themselves, so that's nice. I'm getting some spikes along the way. Yeah, I feel like this could be much worse. Oh, okay, they have a healing move. So is their last move Alluring Voice, then? It's either Alluring Voice or Shadow Ball, right? If it's Alluring Voice, Iron Crown is great. If it's Shadow Ball, Morpeko is fine. It's hard. I'm gonna hard switch Morpeko because it's immune to Psychic anyways. It is Alluring Voice, okay. Well, it's unfortunate I lost that mon, but like, now I know for a fact that Iron Crown handles this very comfortably. So that's, it's not great because I'm basically down 2 Pokemon and I only know their lead, but at the same time I have 3 layers of spikes. It's just a matter of, you know, whether or not that's advantageous for me depends on if they have, you know, removal A, or, you know, a bunch of boots and like flying Pokemon, you know what I mean? I'm gonna Tachyon here, because after the Life Orb prequel it does kill. Also, an Iron Crown is pretty threatening, depending on what they have. Iron Crown feels like the kind of Pokemon that's been getting a lot more respect lately, and I kind of like it. This mon's pretty good. I know wish I was Terra Steel. The Terra Steel kill? Theory? No, okay. Poltergeist is annoying. It doesn't kill me though. Poltergeist plus Sneak doesn't even kill. This mon's bulky. Do I just Tachyon again? I like health on Iron Crown, but like I already have 2 mons down. I think I just Tachyon again, to be completely honest. Yeah, they Polter. Yeah. This is a V. Knockoff kill, it's fluffy, I doubt it, yeah, no. Earthquake is quite threatening, but they're faster. Yeah, I can Spore it with Smeargle because I'm faster and immune to Shadow Sneak, and I can actually get up a Sticky Web on top of that. They wake up immediately, which is a little unfortunate, but far from the worst. If I go Pert and Earthquake, that might be best. I could be greedy and rock as well, but is that necessary? I don't know. I don't think so because I don't know. That's really the thing. How they live, that's unfortunate. Ice Beam. Actually, I took that much chip because of a low damage roll, but happens. This with Quiver is quite threatening. I'm gonna flip turn. I have to Terra Steel this right now. If I Terra Steel, I have Water Absorb. I'm actually not afraid of that. I'm actually gonna Terra Steel knockoff to remove their boots. The flying type. Why did I do that? I don't know why I'm thinking he's not a flying type. I'm dumb. So we do that. I guess Circle Throw now. Like Liquidation had a chance of killing. They have a Greedent. Earthquake hurts. Skolak better. Like, there's a lot. There's hard go lurk, like nothing. Okay, the plays go pert first, actually. Okay, Terra goes. Which is actually okay, because Terra I think puts them in Poltergeist range. That's actually good for me and bad for them, so I'm actually gonna Stealth Rock, because the Stealth Rock will kill the Masquerain on switch in, and then I go this and Poltergeist, and because of no guard, I can't miss. This really comes down to, like, can my extremely weak, kind of slow mons beat them? I don't know why they sacked the Masquerain after that. That doesn't seem like the play to me. Personally, that's a Boots Dugong. Like a Poliwrath. Ice Beam does nothing. Close combat is threatening. I'm actually gonna knock this off first, however. Yeah, because that way if they switch, they're kind of murked. I get the damage roll. Nice. Nice. Noivern is scary. It is Boots, though. I don't have Ice Punch. I have Stone Edge. Does Stone Edge kill this? Stone Edge does kill this. It does an Okami, assuming no crits and stuff. Boom Burst. Alright, Stone Edge, get him. A Hurricane, I don't get confused, and I don't hit myself, and that's what we needed to win. Very weird game, but kind of worked out, I guess. I don't know. It's been 25 minutes. I didn't really know how long I wanted to make this video necessarily. It's more just I kind of wanted to sort of talk a little bit in the beginning like I did about how I've been struggling to upload and sort of... I kind of just want to upload more of stuff that I want to do as opposed to stuff that I feel sort of obligated to do. So I might have more like various, variety kind of content in the future. And by variety, I just mean other pieces of media, like games and stuff that I enjoy. So I guess keep an eye out for that. Maybe it'll be more Showdown. It probably will be, honestly. I do this a ton, so I'll see. If you watched all the way through, I appreciate you in a way that I cannot overstate, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like if you watch this all the way through, you either like Pokemon or me or both, so that means a lot. Thank you for that. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. Yeah, that's all I got. See you next time.